We now move on to the next part of the agenda, which is a special address by our guest of honor, Lieutenant General Karanbir Singh Brar, AVSM, GOC Dakshin Bharat area. Over to you, sir.
Honorable Rajya Raksha Mantri for Defence and Tourism, Shri Ajay Bhatt, Major General Indra Balan, Chief of Staff of Headquarter DB area with me, Commander Vasan, Shri Rama Subramaniam, our friends from the industry, from MSME, who we have been interacting for the past 3 days, my comrade in arms from Army, Navy, Air Force, friends from DPSUs, DGQA, DRDO, HVF, CVRD, and from media. First, I would like to thank the Honorable Rajya Raksha Mantri for taking time out the whole day and spending his, in fact, past 2 days in this Make in India effort, which the southern India or Tamil Nadu, people of Tamil Nadu are doing. And we talked of Atmanirbhar Bharat, but the push which we are getting is definitely right from the top. The very fact that he has come and spent all his time, he has also gone to CVRD, he's interacted with the HVF. All this is part of that Make in India effort. And we are really thankful. So the TN Defence Corridor, which was also announced by the Honorable Prime Minister, itself indicates that the defence forces have full reliance on people of Tamil Nadu to give them that weapon and equipment which we will need to fight in war and fight the war with our own weapons. I would also like to thank the organizers, Mr. Rabasubramanian, all the people, all his big team. This initiative by private agency is really commendable because Ministry of Defence has a Defence Expo which is very huge, but I think we need to have these small ones which go to the grassroots levels of smaller industries. And unless the smaller industries develop, the Make in India will not develop. So I think this is a very, very good initiative. So once he had come initially, I said, we will also support you. So here we have all the people who are in defense, the Army, Navy, Air Force, the DGQA, DRDO, HVF, DPSUs, the industry, and we have to just get this ecosystem right. So I think there is no doubt that West, which had taken after World War 70 years to develop those weapon systems, will do it much faster. I would also like to mention that I mentioned in my opening address also, there are a number of policy decisions which have taken place, whether it's IDEX, whether it's opening up, whether it's fair and transparent system, whether it's the OCPP route, whether it's capital procurements, whether emergency, all those things are there. We are there to only help and guide you. But those things have been done by the government, but the execution now is on us. So it is up to us how fast we take things. The more we interact, the more we synergize, the better the thing will be. I will not take much time. I will just, can we have the slides? Because I want to show you that how things have progressed. I'll draw your attention. I was part of the project of light tank, which is about soon to be coming out, starting from developing the QRs to this is an ideal model. We were there as users from Army. It is the DRDO and L&T. And L&T had its MSMEs. So 3 of us have been working on this for 2 years. And I can tell you there is no major platform which has come out in the world less than 5 years. But this would be coming out in 2 to 3 years. So I just want to show you, this is the CAD-CAM drawing. And you can see the logo of CVRD, which we were planning. This is a CAD-CAM drawing of the light tank to show that it can climb a step. This is a drawing to see it can cross a trench. I'm just showing you that these are with me. So this is the user plus the DRDO plus the designer. And this is the climbing capability, and this is the light tank over the rubble, which is to test the suspension. And this is the first picture which I am showing, nobody else has seen it, of how a light tank would look like. So this is going to happen soon, and there's a little integration left. So let's see by towards the end of this year how we push things. This would be coming out. This was, of course, my project when I was DG Armored Corps. Now I'm in a different appointment. I talked about this project of integrated mobile when I showed in the opening. Some of you had listened. I said this was just paint and this thing. Now I want to show you the results. Now this is an Indian MSME who's done stealth by spending few lakhs when it was costing crores. Now if you put paint and camouflage, you can see the tank which has this is not visible from a thermal imaging site. And on the left, you can see the white patch. That is the thermal signature of our tank. This is the difference. This is an anti-aircraft gun which we have. This is again being designed in India. So I can continue the number of projects which have happened. So there is so much which is available for all of you to participate. And lastly, I will show the videos there. The swarm drones. You see, this is swarm drones which people have just heard. But this is a project which again was initiated by DG Armored Corps and us. First you watch the video. These are drones in the sky which are doing artificial intelligence, and they will scan a target. And if you give a box, they will on their own scan that target using artificial intelligence and identify whether it's a helipad, a tank, or what. And based on this artificial intelligence, these are the drones which will go there for attack if you are given that command. And all this is being controlled by TAB. Now this project was started before the Ukraine war by us, and you can see this tank. This is in Leh. This tank commander is operating through a laptop. And this strike drones are going, and actually we didn't strike it, we threw something just on the tank just to indicate. So you know, this is a project which is, people are talking about it. We have already, it is already inducted into the Indian Army. Operationally, no army has a swarm drone, not even Russia who's fighting. So what I want to tell you is there is immense potential, and it all comes about with synergy. And with the Rajya Raksha Mantri here, I don't have to overemphasize what help and what push we are getting right from the top. So with such events and such actions, I'm sure we'll be, I think, the #1 even in defense. We have reached the moon, but defense also is no longer far away. Thank you, and Jai Hind.